woman seen on a viral video shooting into the air at a crash scene near Humble is now charged.
And only on 13, we are giving you a look at the video that you have yet to see. ABC 13's Jessica Willie is live with the rest of the story. So, Jess, the victim says it was more dangerous than they initially thought.
A woman seen on a viral video shooting into the air at a crash scene near Humble is now charged.
And only on 13, we are giving you a look at the video that you have yet to see. ABC 13's Jessica Willie is live with the rest of the story. So, Jess, the victim says it was more dangerous than they initially thought.
Yeah, as if shooting into the air isn't dangerous enough, the victim tells us this woman, Michon, shot at two of her relatives at that scene. Tonight, Mitchell is out of jail on a $30,000 bond.
Y'all can't park right here.
A violent response captured on video, now widely shared on social media. Another angle shows the beginning of that interaction.
I have nightmares.
The victim, who asked to remain anonymous out of fear, tells ABC 13 it was even scarier than this.
So it was 5 bullets. So it was not 2. It was 5.
It was last Tuesday along the North Belt Feeder Road near Humble when this single mom was rear-ended.
She was coming too fast, so whenever she tried to brake, it was too late already.
She says she called her mother and sister-in-law, who came to the scene, and then called 911. As she waited, her relatives went to check on the driver, who she says caused the crash. They were met with gunfire.
I heard 3 pows. It was 3, and then that's when I saw my mom running towards me and my sister-in-law running to her car.
That was before she pointed at a passing vehicle and fired into the air. At her car, she says she pointed the gun at her and left. Seconds before Harris County Sheriff's deputies arrived. Michon was the suspect. They say she was arrested just down the street. The 21-year-old now charged with aggravated assault and unlawfully carrying a weapon.
My question is, why would they do that? Like, you need to be a normal person.
The mom of 2 young children, traumatized, but grateful no one was hurt.
Once a bullet go up, comes down. Imagine it would have hit somebody. Imagine she would have killed me.
So you saw it, there it is. I don't have anything to say because I'm pretty sure you already know what I have to say about it, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just read the comments because I think we should take a look and listen to what other people are saying, because I know many of people think that I'm just a crazy one around here, all right? So 2,500 comments on this post. Being granted bail for discharging a weapon at an accident scene in front of a daycare is nasty work. Judge should be ashamed. The judge probably needs to follow the law. These are the laws that everyone wanted. These are the laws that they got. The judge that granted bail is disgraceful. This dangerous person shouldn't be on the street. The judge that granted bail, laugh out loud to this clown, should lose his job. Typical behavior from usual suspects. Whoever let that clown out on bail should be in jail with her. Put that man in jail. I hope she gets a good couple years in prison for being stupid and discharging a weapon arm for just looking at you and pointing it towards a family. Reckless behavior. She's the type of person that shouldn't ever own a weapon again, and the same type of person that makes irresponsible gun owners cringe. Fooled me. I thought it was a man. She just charged a weapon in front of a daycare. Why wasn't she charged with endangering those children? Humble was such a quiet place when I moved here. So this is in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. It's not a stereotype anymore. It's a GD doctrine. Usual suspects with zero impulse control and anger issues. So grateful to have them enriching our society. It's a she. Could have fooled me. Discharges a GUN in a school zone and gets released on an aggravated assault charge and wonder why she'll do it again. For claiming to be victims, these people act pretty entitled. Houston has been ghettoized.
A woman is accused of holding a Lyft driver at gunpoint Saturday after firing shots out of the car window, sending children running. CBS 4's Scarlett O'Hara talked to the driver about that experience and explains what police say drivers can do to protect themselves.
On Saturday evening, a Lyft driver picked up a passenger and her daughter at an apartment in this neighborhood. She says what happened after that, though, brought to life a fear shared by many rideshare drivers.
I literally thought I was going to die.
Catherine Givens was asked to make a quick stop at a basketball court so the passenger could pick up her 12-year-old son.
Once there, the rider rolled down the window, pulled out a gun, and started firing shots.
Obviously, all the kids started running. Parents came flooding out of the apartments.
Givens recalls one parent saying they called 911, and the passenger, identified by police as Kiera Garrett, yelling back that she'd shoot them.
That's when she realized that the police were already in the apartment complex, and she turned her gun on me and said, if you don't leave, I'm going to kill you.
So Givens spent the 25-minute drive to Garrett's destination with a gun pressed to her stomach.
It's very scary. Her kids were in the back seat. She was beating on her son in the back seat as well.
After dropping Garrett and her children off at their home across town, she pulled into a nearby parking lot to call 911. IMPD Sergeant Anthony Patterson says Givens made the safest decision that day by complying with Garrett's demands.
Drivers can never control the behavior of their passengers. That's something that is a given. So whenever you're threatened, do your best to remain calm, remain polite, remain professional, follow the directions.
In a statement, a spokesperson for Lyft said, quote, "The behavior described is reprehensible and has no place in the Lyft community or society," adding that they've contacted Givens for support and removed Garrett from the platform. But Givens says it's not enough to make her feel safe driving for strangers again.
That they need to vet who they're letting ride with us. Because if we have to go through a background check, so should every rider that has to ride in our vehicles.
Kiera Garrett now faces several felony charges, including criminal confinement, intimidation, and criminal recklessness. Reporting on the Southwest Side, Scarlett O'Hara, CBS.
So for this one, this has been out for about a couple of weeks. It says using a Lyft to do a drive-by, then hold the Lyft driver hostage is next level wild. She used Lyft for a drive-by. The kids are doomed because the parents are dummies. Are you kidding me? See, she SHOT'd at children. That is attempted red rum. I'm judging her by the content of her character. She should have been charged with kidnapping the Lyft driver. Oh, that's a great point. The F I did, and I'll do it again look in the mugshot. This is why some women do not need to have children. Section 8 activities, usual suspects. She be out by tomorrow. Her mama taught her that. Tune in for the next exciting episode of Twerk Keisha Goes to Prison. Not to mention child endangerment too. Unbelievable. Hey, don't worry, folks. She will be out with no bail before sunset. What happened to kidnapping? Uber and Lyft should do background checks, update address and pictures, and verify riders on each ride like they do with drivers, and everyone is safer. Hold these rideshare companies accountable. Now, let me comment on that about the rideshare. I don't have a problem with changing some of the activities given the world that we live in, but lest we not put this on Lyft and Uber because some crazy chick decided that she don't know how to handle herself and all she knows is a life of crime, even though she got 2 daggone kids with her and she don't give a damn about nobody but her daggone self at the end of the daggone day. They ain't got nothing to do with Lyft. They ain't got nothing to do with Uber. Child, the way that people just change things, just say that it's time to make some changes, but do not blame Uber and Lyft for this. This is all on this damn crazy ass woman. Anyway, waste of life, keep her locked up. Female Black might possibly face a week of probation. The hair is culturally inappropriate. This is what Black men has to choose from. Taxi drivers have been putting up with this for decades. Well, they crazy because ain't no way. The cop says drivers can never control the behavior of their passengers. The commenter says, I beg to differ. Depending on the situation, I always have a hand weapon at the ready, either between the seats or between my seat and my door. That lady would have been very ventilated in a big hurry, and her kids would be deaf orphans. Wow. Child, people is tired of it. Like my rant from the other night, people is tired of it. The strong, independent single mother who is a Black woman strikes again. SYSBM. Irresponsible people shouldn't have children or weapons. I'd be surprised if she gets a day in jail. Did she get a charge for beating on her son? That's true. The Lyft driver did say that. Typical. Hold Lyft accountable if this person has priors. No, I don't believe that should be happening. They'll let her plead to a misdemeanor, disorderly conduct. Now that I believe. Well, same face, different crimes. They just don't stop with the crime. Keep this one in jail until sentencing. Usual suspects. 13 out of 52 strikes again. No kidnapping charge or assault with a deadly weapon charge that would get her serious time. She'll be out in 30 days. Using a Lyft driver for drive-bys is nuts. Usual suspect. Yeah, but she be black, so let her go. In fact, give her money too, and she'll still complain about something and call you a racist. Got a sip of where your endless compassion goes to waste. Usual suspect. So black excellence, and thank God that the Lyft driver is safe. I'll end it there because I'm sure it's only going to get worse, but not without reason. It is expected. People can see what's going on. Everybody is tired of it. Those with some common sense and something to lose and that are offering something to the damn world. These stories are worse and worse and worse. And the strange thing is that if something seems to have gone wrong on her side, this is where you probably will see Black Lives Matter, Al Sharpton, Ben Crump, and all them other idiots to come out and fight for something that don't make no daggone sense instead of coming down here and fighting against that same person, because the people that she probably did the crime against outside of the Lyft driver were probably people that look like her and me. That's it. That's all. Like this daggone video. Make sure you comment, subscribe if you are new. I see you all in the next one.
Aren't we tired of the lies? We do not care.